Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Moments with Gabby. I am your host, Gabrielle Mosa. The theme for this month is different careers, and we'll be specifically looking at Taekwondo this episode. I'll be interviewing Rebecca Maria, who is a Taekwondo artist. She's also part of the Kenya national team and the regional team. Stay tuned for more. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified for new episodes. Karibu sana Maria.
Asante.
Tell the people who you are in specifics.
Oh, my name is Rebecca Maria Ominde. I'm a student at the Technical University of Kenya, a final year student pursuing media and communications. And I'm also a member of the national team, Kenya Taekwondo Federation. And I'm a heavyweight. My weight category is heavyweight. And I'm also a member from Regional Taekwondo Club. That's why I train. Regional Taekwondo Club.
Okay.
That's my club. And I'm trained by Master Voya Lumwachi Benson. And he also trains us with his wife, Gladys Lumwachi. So it's there.
Yeah, you have to say who you're trained by.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is Taekwondo exactly? I've heard you say I'm a heavyweight and all those things. Explain to us for those who don't understand.
It's a martial arts sport like any other, where we use kicks and punches. And I'm a heavyweight because we have weight categories.
Yeah.
We have the fin weight, we have the flyweight, we have the bantam, we have the welter, lightweight, middle, heavy, and the heavyweight categories, men and female. And we also, so it goes by your weight, like how much do you weight.
Okay.
For me right now, I'm 88 kgs. So I'm heavyweight. It's plus 73, plus 80, plus 73, 76. That's my weight category. But in most international games, most categories are aligned together. Like you'll get the fin and fly, heavy, and the middle, it will be combined.
Okay.
So that's my weight category. And I play with Faith Ogalo, who is an Olympian. She has been to Olympics and she's also at the qualifiers trying to qualify for the Paris. So she's the one I always meet at my final. Yeah, she's nice. She's tall, good, yeah. And she has brought us so many medals.
So basically, anyone can play Taekwondo. You don't have to be a specific weight. That's what I'm gathering.
Yeah, anyone can play as long as you keep on with the training and also flexibility and also many things. Because you have Kyorugi in Taekwondo and Pumse. Pumse, it's like the forms, like it's just still the techniques you do. You don't fight anyone. You're just you by yourself.
Yeah.
And Kyorugi, it's where you are in the ring. The ring, you have your logo and you have your helmet and you have your opponent who you fight with. And you have the Hong and Chang, the colors blue and red. So,
or like you won blue today, so there's Chong and
Hong.
Chong and Hong.
Yeah. So it's just the players and the referee and the other referees outside who will be taking the points.
Yeah.
And in Taekwondo, we also have electronic and manual. And you also have the kicks and punches. You just don't kick anyhow, anywhere.
Yeah.
Because for us, you just punch somewhere here. You can't punch someone on the face. And for the kicks, you don't kick under belt. You don't kick below the belt. And talking of the belts, we also have belts. We have the white, which is the beginner. We have green, we have blue belt, we have red belt, and we have the black belt. It takes time for one to achieve those belts.
Yeah.
And also the black belt, it has its own categories. The first, second, third to eighth dan. The dance. Yeah, it's not easy. Because for you to grade, you have to do the Pumse. You have to show which Pumse. Did you do Pumse 1, Pumse 2, 3, 4? You also need to do sparring. You need to show many things.
So
why you deserve that belt.
Yeah.
Why you deserve to get a blue belt. Or why you're upgrading to a red and why are you getting a black belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
You, which belt have you reached?
Black.
Wow.
Yeah.
And in the first to 8 categories, which one are you? Black one, black, I don't know.
I'm in first dan because it takes a lot for you to get to the second dan.
Yeah.
So many things have to be done. It's not easy.
It takes a lot of strength and everything.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing Taekwondo for?
5 to 6 years.
Okay.
I started it when I was young because I was introduced by a friend of mine called Swale Hamisi back in Mombasa. So we were kids by then. I was in grade 5 So there was a place they used to go and train in Kipevu. So I would go with them, train, but it was not consistent. It was just for fun. Until I went to high school. In high school where I studied, we didn't have Taekwondo. So I stopped doing Taekwondo and started doing hockey. I also play hockey.
Okay.
So I trained hockey. I trained as a keeper and a forward, a striker. So after high school, because we stay in Mombasa, I had to relocate to Nairobi because of my university when I was joining my university for my degree. Yeah. So I was like, I need to get back to Taekwondo because that is what I love most. Because for hockey, it was just my part-time. Mm-hmm. So I communicated with my coach who forwarded me to another coach who is in Nairobi called Kimemia. So Kimemia he does Pumse. He's a Pumse coach. He does Pumse. Because Pumse, they also have their competitions yearly. And even Kyorugi, as the ones who fight, you have a competition. So communicating with him, he told me, I think you need to do Kyorugi. So I will introduce you to a Kyorugi coach. And that is when I was introduced to Master Benson Hoya Lumwachi, who has been my trainer for 4 years. For 3-4 years now. He's been the one training me.
So Kyorugi is the one where you fight?
Yeah, Kyorugi.
And then Pumse?
Pumse is just the stanzas.
So why did you choose Kyorugi and not Pumse? I hope I'm saying it right.
Okay, I chose Kyorugi because I wanted to test my limit and I'm training. It's Taekwondo. Most people don't know about Pumse. People, when they hear about Taekwondo, since it's a martial art, they will think, it's like karate, it's like boxing, but they know it's fighting. So when you tell someone you're doing Taekwondo and I can't fight,
so they wonder,
So for me, I was interested in Kyorugi because of the competitions. The competitions I used to see and the levels, like it's so nice because you get to meet people internationally, locally, you get to fight, you get to test your skills. You've been training, how far can I fight someone? Can I hold my breath? Can I do this and this? True. So that's why I decided to choose Kyorugi. But in Taekwondo, you don't choose Pumse and Kyorugi. You have to do Pumse because when you're going to grade, you have to do the Pumse. It's a must. So Pumse, let's say it's just for training and helping you because in Pumse there is the blocks, the upward, downward blocks, which will help you when you are in Kyorugi fighting. Because you have to visualize with the Pumse. Because in Pumse, that's where the movements come from. Yeah. So you need Pumse. They come from Pumse. Kyorugi. Yeah, from Pumse, and then Kyorugi is where now you you fight.
And you've won very many championships.
Yeah, I've won so many. I'm even there is a training camp I'm supposed to go to Germany in a place called Friedrichshafen. It's in southern Germany. It was a 3-month training camp, but due to some unavoidable circumstances, some documents are missing. So my documents are still at the embassy, my passport. I'm still waiting to see if I'll travel, if my visa will be ready by then. But even if it doesn't come on time, there's so many competitions which are coming this year. And most of the competitions we do, they're always in Uganda, Rwanda, Morocco, so many competitions going on. So we always get an invite. So it depends. Are you going as a member of the national team or are you going as a member from a club? Because the national team, they always consider these big championships, like African Taekwondo championships, which were held like last year we had in Cote d'Ivoire, Abidjan. We had some championships where Faith Ogalo went and she brought us bronze. We also had some of our players going and playing. But when it comes to friendly, we have the Korean Ambassadors Cup. Like it's the Korean, it's everywhere. You have it in Kenya, there is in Uganda. So you'll find Rwanda, they have their Korean Ambassador Cup. So they will invite you to come and play there, to compete for the Ambassadors Cup. So so we always compete in Kigali with the team. It's so nice. Anytime we go for any game outside the country, we always come with a medal. You just don't go and play because you're going to represent your country.
So you have to work hard and show what you've achieved.
So when you're going for the club, the federation, it identifies the people going. Your club, maybe it's a limit of 2 people per club. So if your club is able to pay to fund, they will fund extra players and then you guys will go play. And you'll also meet the ambassadors of Kenya who are there. Ambassador of Kenya.
It's also a good place to network.
Ambassador of Kenya to Rwanda. Like we have one called Mr. Philip Gishora. He is the ambassador of Kenya to Rwanda, but he has been moved to Mozambique recently. So anytime we went to Rwanda, he'll help us around, maybe with accommodation, with the movement and everything. Because we are his people.
So you have a good support system. So you mentioned how you have gone for many championships. Are you Is it a female or male dominated field mostly?
Traditionally, it used to be male, but nowadays it's female because there are so many girls who are participating.
Okay, so you don't feel like it's just male only now?
Yeah, it's female because it's we are included. It's not Taekwondo, male Taekwondo championship. Yeah. It's the African or world. It doesn't exclude anyone. So nowadays we have the females. We even have females who are better than the male. Really?
Yeah, because people just think it's the males who do it. So like there are stereotypes.
We have females who are better than male. Okay. So nowadays it's everyone doing it. Even kids do it. Everyone, even the elderly people. It doesn't. So
there's no age limit past this age.
If you want to continue, you have kids, you have a wife, you have a family, you can continue because you have people who we play with and they have families they are so nice. So you don't stop when you are ready.
So how are you able to keep fit and always play Taekwondo and be good at it?
Fitness at our training club, we always train on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We used to train at Upac Towers, Penthouse Gymnasium, but it was closed, so we moved to RDF Gym at Baricho Road. So we always train from 7:30 to 9.
Oh, so in the evening?
Yeah, in the evening. So if you know you're an athlete player, you don't depend on your coach. The coach doesn't provide for you everything. You have to do it. So for me, where I stay, we have a gym. So every morning, 5:30, 6, I always go for maybe cardiovascular activities like treadmill. I do my own training. I do my own runs, flexibility because I need to stretch and other things. Or sometimes I go for road work or Arboretum or even the Karora Forest.
Walking.
Because our training it's you're being given the basics and what you're supposed to do, and there is when our coach sees your level.
Okay.
But when you're alone, you know what you need to do. So that's when I decide to train. I train outside. I always train every day for me. Every day it's a training day.
So it's a long-term commitment. You have to train every day.
You need to, because the moment you stop, your body gets back to.
So you lose your.
So the moment you start training again, that's when you start feeling headache, back pain, and stuff. So it's something you need to continue. Plus, you are competing. If you are an athlete, you are competing. You need to train. You don't need to stop because. Anytime you can get yourself traveling, going outside for competitions, and then you think you are good until you see what other players are doing. Hey. That's when you'll be like, hey, what have I been doing? Yeah. So you need to be training by yourself. You need to test your level. So most of the time, players come together who stay in the same area. They have their own place. They meet. They do their extra training. Or that's how we do it. You can have friendly tournaments at Shopko Madari because that's where we always have our training. Friendlies, matches, the matches and other things. So it's something we need to train. But we also have Team Wazazi. In our team, we have Team Wazazi. Team Wazazi, they don't play. They are coming to support us and in their training with us for their fitness. Okay. But us as players, every day when we finish training, we'll hear our coach say, Team Wazazi, you're free to go and shower, but players remain behind for sparring. So you're being arranged, you spar. Against another 2 minutes, 1 minute, done. You meet another person. So in sparring, we don't choose weights. If I'm a heavyweight and I meet someone who is small, a finweight maybe, I know I'll handle them. Because if the finweight has more speed than me. Oh. They have
so different weights have different strengths and weaknesses.
As their speed is better than ours. So when I meet them, and me, I'm strong. The moment I'll kick that the finweight, he or she might fall down. So we always do sparring.
So you challenge each other. Basically.
We do sparring. And apart from sparring, we also do the pumse because our coach is always like, you need to train for pumse. You can go for competitions, you need to do the pumse. Or you can be a coach somewhere and the kids need to be trained pumse. So how can you be training kids pumse and you don't know pumse? You only know fighting. For kids, they can't fight. So they're not training for competition. They're just training for fun. And it's like their passion, but you need to show them the pumse. By the time they grow, that's when they decide whether they can do kyorugi or stick to pumse.
You say it requires a lot of mental strength because I'm sure it's just not fighting, and some days where you don't feel like waking up to train kabisa. You need to do mental practice. You train yourself breathing in and out, visualization. You can just sit down and visualize like before having a game. Like what am I required to do? You need to have your own time. For me, I always listen to music sometimes. I'll go to YouTube and watch the videos of old videos or even the new videos and see what did she do, what technique can I use.
the player I'm coming to meet, is it a player I'm used to meeting?
Yeah.
Or it's a new player.
So you
for
also
a new
have to do
player,
your
you don't
research
know.
on the
For a
player.
new player,
Okay.
you don't know, because you don't know where they kick, their score points. Because most players, like for me, I like kicking at the head. So in a situation where I meet someone who is taller than me, you see, I can't reach their head. So I need to find a technique which I can use. So we have the back kicks, we have the side kicks. Can I punch? Since someone is tall, how should I kick that person? I need to stay close. I don't need to stay far. Because the moment I'm far from my opponent and she's tall, she can get me, she can reach anyhow. But if I stay close, I'll be punching, and maybe you don't have to score a lot of points. Even 1 point for punch, even it will help. Like 4 punches, that's 4 points. Other than trying to reach for the head for 4 points, and you're the one who gets knocked out instead. And when you're knocked out, you get gum jam.
What is gum jam?
It's like in football, you see they have the red cards, the green. It's like something. It's something that you let me explain it. Gum jam, like a mistake you have done, and it's not required. It's like falling down is a gum jam. Getting out of the ring, because you have the mats arranged. If you go outside and step outside, that's a gum jam. So, when you fall down and then I kick you, that's a gum jam too, because you're not supposed to kick someone when they're down. And also I'm not supposed to punch you in the face. There are some things which are against the Taekwondo guidelines and rules. So if you go against them and you are playing, that's gum jam. And 5 gum jams, that can result to you being, your game is done. Like you can't continue to play, you are disqualified. So you need to avoid gum jams. Because you can be having so many gum jams and then the opponent will be given the win and you'll be disqualified. Because why are you falling down? Why are you getting out of the match? And you know the rules. You don't need to talk back to the referee. When the referee is telling you, sometimes we are human beings, we make mistakes. So the referee can do something, maybe you can kick and it was not seen. So you try to explain, you haven't awarded me my points. And the referee is like, no. Then stay quiet, continue with the game. Because the moment you start quarreling with them, that is also
it requires also a lot of discipline.
You need to be disciplined. You need to be, even if the referee is short, even if the referee is younger than you, you just
can't take up and insult them.
Because they're not the final decision makers, but they're part of the decision making. They're part of the decision making. So be nice to them, be nice to your opponent. You finish your game, when you sit down, because you always have breaks, you will play, there is a break that will come and your coach will give you water, because your coach has seen what mistakes are you doing. So you tell you need to fake, you need to So because in a game we also have the points that will be awarded. Because on the first round, if I score I win against you, and I will also win against you on the second round. It's over. But if I win and you lose, and then you win, I lose, we go for the final round. So that's where they will decide. The judges will decide if it's a manual, and even if it's electronic, that's when they'll see who had more points than the other. And then that person will be awarded as the winner.
Very interesting. So there are many tricks to it. So you said that you also do school and Taekwondo. How are you able to juggle and manage school and Taekwondo? School
is during the day. Taekwondo is in the evening. Plus I have my own program and I have my own time management. I know I have my own plans. I know today, and I can't be having classes every day. There's some days I don't have classes. And now in my final year, I'm working on my project. It doesn't require me to be physically at the university. I can do it from home. So it's an advantage for me since I'm a final year student. But still it's a disadvantage because my concentration level sometimes,
So you have to weigh and balance.
Because you remember you're a student, because that is what brought me here. But still, I'm also an athlete. I need to train. So it's a win-win. It's like 50-50. I give the school what I'm required to give, and I give to.
So for you want to do Taekwondo long term? It's your continue. Future.
I'll continue. For me right now, I'm thinking of shift, because I'm doing media. I'm thinking of shifting to sports journalism. Because during my attachment, I was at the ministry. I could not decide what to do. Because there you are sent, you are an attaché, you are sent anywhere. If you are sent to cover news on politics, you'll cover. If you are sent to cover news on religion, sports, you'll do. But now, since I'm finishing school and I'll graduate and get my degree, I think since I'm an athlete, I can relate. I'll just do sports because that's what I'm doing. I'll shift to sports journalist, and I'm glad that I'm a member of the Sports Journalists Association of Kenya.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I'm still new there, but I'm learning.
You're getting
day
your footing,
by day.
Yeah.
I go to attend the events. I get to see what is required, because in sports there is a way they do their coverage
different
from
others.
Yeah. So if it's print, and I'll know where to start, what to do, what to write. The terminology I need to use, and maybe other things.
Okay.
So I think I'll shift to sports, because sometimes you can be going for a tournament outside the country and we don't have someone from the media who is escorting us. So being privileged
you can do both actually.
Since I can do both. I can cover the sports, and then I'll send them to my colleagues, and then they can rectify and check what am I supposed to do, and then they will. It's news. Yeah,
you can be a correspondent actually. Yeah. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in this Taekwondo world?
Still training, still competing, because I'm not stopping anytime soon until I get to achieve what I want, until I get to where I need to be. So I'll still train. I'll train. I'm also coaching. I might be a coach maybe, but I'm not ready to be a serious one. Because to be a coach, you have your own students, you have other things. You really have to be disciplined in it. I'll also be helping maybe the referees to ref, because it's all about, you are not sticking to one place. You're not a player, because when I'm a player and I get to ref and I get to be a coach, you see, I get to learn, because they're different.
So when you can do different things. It's not specific number player. That is how reffing. You're playing, next time you're reffing. So when you are there, you're at the center reffing the game. That's how you're seeing what is happening and the mistakes. That's when you'll be like, oh, it's tough. Even because you can't choose sides. Sometimes you can be reffing a friend, and you can't, or maybe you can't. You see, but when you are player playing, you'll be like, oh, what is this ref doing? Why is he awarding points there? Why is he deducting me? But the moment you get to wear their shoes, that's when you get to understand. That is also the same thing you will get to understand the moment you get to be a coach. A coach. We only see our coaches coming training us, and you think, it's easy. But the moment you're a coach, you have your students you need to train. You have a game. You have players who are going to play international, or they are playing locally. That's when you get to understand what it means to be a coach, a player, and a referee. Yeah, that's very interesting. Because your players, they are all going for a tournament. None has win. What's the problem? Are you the problem? Are they the problem? You see? So you get to understand. So being a coach, your players have won. None of your players has lost. You see? What have you been doing that you think you need to tell other people to also do? Okay. Yeah. So as a wind up, what advice do you have for people who want to join Taekwondo? And
they should believe in themselves. They should come. Taekwondo is not hard.
It sounds so.
You see, I also have my own injuries. Like, you have to get injured. You can't just. It's like learning to ride or learning to drive.
It's a process.
You must get something challenging. So you be prepared to have injuries and to face everything that comes on your way. And you should be disciplined, because in Taekwondo we don't joke around when it comes to discipline.
Mental and
you should also realize self-realization. Know what you want, not just coming to do Taekwondo because you want people to know you're doing Taekwondo for fun.
Yeah.
When people are you're doing Taekwondo, they'll know, when the thieves come into break into our house. Yeah. So it's not all about fighting thieves, it's not all about helping your friends when they are fighting. Because we are not allowed to fight outside. We only fight at the ring. We don't fight outside the sport. We don't, because of the discipline. Like, why will I be fighting? If I'm seeing there is a mess going on the streets, I'll go and listen. Like, you try to be like an arbitrator. I can't use. But sometimes,
meet up your boyfriend.
Sometimes you get yourself involved. So it's not advice. So you should believe on us. You should come and join us. We only charge 3,000 per month for people who want to be players, to be trained as players. That means when there is a tournament, you are going, whether you're a beginner or not. So you should be prepared. And if you want to train for fitness and everything, it's just 4,000. Okay. So I'm inviting all of you guys to come and train with us at RDF Gym, Baricho Road. And also you can follow us on our social media page, Regional Taekwondo Club, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere.
Yeah. And where can people find you on your social handles?
Mine.
Yeah.
There is also live outside Taekwondo. So when you get
tell them to follow you and see what you're doing.
When you see my social media and you see it's different from what I'm doing.
We should not be shocked.
Yeah, because that's me. Okay, Yellow Willow. My Instagram is Yellow Willow. I also have a YouTube channel. I cook. I make coastal dishes. Pilau, biryani. It's called Kate. Kate with a K, not a C. Kate Becky's cooking channel on YouTube. And Instagram, Yellow Willow. Yellow Willow. Don't ask me why I got that name.
I was about to ask you why you call yourself Yellow Willow.
So it's a mixture of Taekwondo. You'll get Taekwondo. You'll see hockey. And you also get to see me, like, my lifestyle.
Yeah.
What I like doing.
So it's a very interesting page.
Because for me, I like going out, but I also stay to my lanes because as an athlete, we are not advised to be alcoholics, to be drunk.
You have to be really disciplined.
Yeah, disciplined, because some games, the doping is done. So the moment they get to your system and notice there is something, like let's say marijuana and stuff, it's not going to be well for you. So you need to be clean. So you should be prepared. Yeah, it's tough. It's not tough, but it helps because you need to be clean. So if the moment you are training, you don't start training and mixing yourself with alcohol, you need to stay hydrated. So if you're coming to Venan, you should be hydrated. You should be ready to be hydrated. Flexibility, so many things you will be required to do. And also the gi, you need to buy the gi, the uniform, because it's a full set. It is the gi, the belt, and also the shoe. Because you can't compete without your uniform.
It's a whole regard.
You need to have your full uniform to compete.
Okay.
So if you're coming to Taekwondo, you need to go maybe to Nairobi Sport Club and get your gi. And then come and start training for like 2-3 months. So if you see there is some changes and you think you can fight, you think you can kick, you can punch, we can do sparring. You go outside the game and you now go to the game and meet other players. Like now you are hearing, oh, there is a girl called Milka, there is a girl called Mary, there is a boy called Wiku. Who are these? They're the best in this weight. They're the best in this weight. What am I supposed to do? Let me watch the game. What is their favorite kick? What is their weakness? So that's why you need to come and watch the games and also play inside. When you're outside, you will see someone losing and you don't understand why they are losing. You will judge. But the moment you are inside the ring fighting,
you know how it is.
Yeah, that's how you'll know. Hey, it's not an easy task. You need to be dedicated.
Yeah. Sawa, thank you for coming to the interview. I've enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
I've learned a few terms, Korean terms, and
we need you to come and join us because you have a height advantage.
With the way I'm so thin, you kick me, I fly to the other room.
Yeah, this is nice because you are tall. You can be tall and you are, maybe let's say your weight is, most thin weights, they are thin and maybe they are short. But you come, you are tall, you are in the same weight category. You see, it's an advantage. You will score them faster than you think. And after 1 year, you'll find yourself going for international games. Because you have the height advantage. So also height is a good advantage. Though we also have the short people who are also good.
Yeah,
they are so nice,
I'll think about it when I'm not interviewing people.
Yeah. You think about it.
I'll think about it.
And I also like to thank our federation, our Taekwondo Federation, for everything they've been doing for us, because without their support, without our coaches' support and other players, our teammates, we couldn't be where we are right now. But because of them, we're also trying to push the ministry with more tournaments so that more players can get to go and fight outside the country internationally. Exposure, to get exposed, to see what they need to do and learn from other people.
So, all right, that's very nice. So thank you guys for tuning in this first segment. In the following segment, we'll talk more about Taekwondo and the different terminologies and the rules for it. Stay tuned. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and leave.
Ready? Just go 1. 2. 3. And 4. Nice. From there, baru, chariot.
Baru, chariot.
Nice, chariot. King, jam 7. You say